yesterday, New York Post, Hillary Clinton, Democrats are preparing her to run. I don't know if you saw that article. Did you see that? Yeah, I'm curious to know.
Good.
Pull it up. Let's read it. And did you see this or no, Adam?
I have not.
Adam, okay, go. There you go. Press Control Plus to make it a little bigger. Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump 2024. Yep, life has become a horror movie.
It's a great title.
Go up. All right, so we are officially a horror movie where the monsters never dies, the virus never ends, and the next election sees Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump. Yes, the two most polarizing presidential nominees of the modern time refuse to go away. Clinton and Trump are more likely than they realize, namely they each live in a reality of their own making. Trump continues to insist that 2020 election was stolen. Hillary believes that she won in 2016. What I was doing was working, she told New York Magazine 2017 of Bernie Sanders. Donald Trump said, I beat both of them. Back then, I called Hillary Norma Desmond of American politics, ever ready for her close-up while knuckling her grip on a scene that long ago rejected her as she refused to rule out 2020. Party leaders were vocal about moving on. Joe Biden, I never thought she was a great candidate. Chuck Schumer, when you lose to someone who has 40% popularity, you don't blame other things, you blame yourself. Wow, So this is pretty interesting. Do you think this is a real story, or do you think this is just kind of like New York Post wanted to write a story so people will talk about, but she's not going to be running?
You know, I wouldn't put it past her. She's so tone deaf that it wouldn't surprise me. Not only would it not surprise me if she ran again, but it wouldn't surprise me if she ran again and did the exact same stuff she did, multiple other times, skipped states, just, was totally, not paying attention to the actual issues that people care about. That would be a great movie. The problem is, we're in pretty distressed times right now. Look, the person I think should run for, I want to see Ron DeSantis up there. I really do. I think he's done an amazing job, and I think he takes no garbage, and he holds media accountable, but he also knows when to get out of his own way. The problem with Trump, and I took plenty of heat for criticizing Trump, and it wasn't policy that I was criticizing a lot of times.
Chris Wallace, you made a comment about how he was complaining about Chris Wallace.
I was tired of all of. He couldn't get out of his own way oftentimes.
I believe you called him a third grader.
Yeah, because the name calling and all of that stuff. It was just, it's funny sometimes, and it revs up the base. And if you're going to a rally, it can be like, oh, ha, Trump made a joke, but. The bottom line was, if he would have just stepped back and let his record speak for itself and just know when to just pivot away. It's not about you. It's not about a petty battle on Twitter. That kind of drove me nuts after a while. So my issue wasn't with policy on him. It was with character and just come on, man, just step away and let these successes be successes. So DeSantis, I like governors in these positions because they've actually run something. And I really like him. I've seen many interviews where he's just that's not what's happening. These are the facts. This is what we're doing in Florida. This is the model for a free nation and a free society. So that's who I'm a fan of. And listen, I always welcome a Hillary Clinton run. It's a guaranteed disaster.
No chance she runs.
Guaranteed
Biden
disaster.
is a disaster.
Wait, you're saying no chance she runs? Wait, did you just say no chance she runs?
As tone deaf as she is, really to remix it and running back? You think the Democratic Party wants her back? You think there's fervor
Who else
for her?
Is there? Who are they going to? Joe Biden is
I don't even think
he's
clearly the Democrats need to figure out who's in their stable. Clearly, we talked about Michelle Obama potentially being a candidate. I've never thought that she was going to run ever. Now I'm like, well, if there's ever a time Michelle Obama,
I think she runs, she could win. I don't again, same thing. I don't think she wants to give up that life.
Would you vote for Trump in 2024?
Against who? Joe Biden?
Yeah, or anyone, whoever the Democrats throw up there. Does Trump have your vote?
I will never vote for a big government Democrat ever. I will never vote for big government. So. My problem with Trump, I have to listen to what Trump says, and Trump is.
We already know what he's going to say, so
and now he's on the vaccines, odd comments, and this, that, and the other thing. What I will say is today, and I can't tell you what I'm going to do next round. I know I often do a lot of write-ins because I'm like, oh, these people all are just terrible, but I can't tell you what I'm going to do today because I don't know in that situation. But my guy is DeSantis.
Okay,
that's who I would. If he runs,
again, his wife has health issues that he's dealing with right now, and he's attending to right now. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.